Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our Volunteer Spotlight series. Today, I'm joined by Joshua Ball, who is an intern currently here at OC Habitats. So, let's start by hearing what is your educational background and where are you in school right now?
So my educational background right now is I'm attending Cal State University Fullerton. I'm currently pursuing a geography and environmental sciences major there. I have about two more semesters left, so I'm almost there.
That's awesome. So, how long have you been with OC Habitats and what brought you here?
I originally started as a volunteer in September of 2020, early September. And then I became an intern in November of 2020. And I've been here ever since, and I stayed. And I found OC Habitats through the intern program that they have at Cal State Fullerton. I saw OC Habitats as one of the listed internships, and I did a little more research and decided that it would be a great fit and match. So I pursued that internship.
Well, we are certainly glad to have you. Is there a moment in your life that made you want to protect the environment, or have you always sort of liked it?
So I grew up around nature, outside, always outdoors, and I've had pets ranging from horses, goats, cats, and dogs. So I grew up loving animals. That was instilled in me by my mom, who originally taught me to love all living things, and just kind of drove my passion for that. So I've always sort of had that. And then traveling the world and being able to see different environments and different animals, different plants allowed me to see how broad of a range that the world really is, and that we can really go out there and try and restore and work on.
I love that. That's awesome. Do you have a person that you look up to that has influenced you in your environmental activism, whether it's a personal, like you were talking about your mother, or if there's a historical person, maybe?
So I would say many of you probably know him, Steve Irwin. He passed away, but before that, he was just such an enthusiastic, energetic person towards the world of animal and wildlife conservation. Just being able to see him take these animals that people attached a certain stigma to, that they were dangerous, whether it be crocodiles or certain snakes. And yes, they can be harmful, but their one sole purpose he taught to people was not that they wanted to hurt you or kill you. He would go out and educate, which I believe is one of the most important things to do in wildlife and eco animal conservation.
I agree. I think that's a really important part. So now that you're here at OCH, what do you focus on?
So here at OC Habitats, I'm our lead restoration intern, and I partner with Kyle, who's also another intern here, in working on our restoration projects, as well as I have an education program that I'm working on currently for third and fourth grade students around Orange County. So I'm working on that as well, and I'm looking forward to finishing those up.
Awesome. So, aside from your work here at OC Habitats, do you engage in environmental activism or sustainability in other parts of your life?
So yes, I do try and engage in sustainability by taking shorter showers, using less water, those sort of things. Reusable products. I'm really big on, like, I got my reusable straws. I bring them everywhere, and not asking for a lid on cups or an extra straw, that sort of thing. And my hydro flask that I've had for around 5 years here, have utilized that for I wish I knew how many plastic water bottles that I saved using that.
Probably a lot. So, Josh, if you were king of the world and could do anything to protect our environment, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. So if I were king of the world, I would probably educate and mandate that people must at least engage in some form or idea of environmental, eco, plant, animal conservation to be able to repair the damage that we have done to our world. And with over 7 billion people, and by the end of this year, we're supposed to hit, I think, 8 billion people on the planet. We really need to educate everyone on this crisis.
I agree. I think that if everybody sort of were taught from an early age to really treasure our planet, then there would be a lot more drive to save it. So, to finish us off, can you give us 3 words to describe yourself?
3 words to describe myself.
Mhm.
I would say joyful, passionate, and definitely energetic.
I agree with all 3. Those are good words to describe you. Well, that is all the questions that we have for you today. Thank you, Josh, for coming and sharing with us. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Make sure that you tune in for our next Spotlight interview. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.